All right, I did a practice run, so that's why you're seeing these numbers. But uh, anyways, I have a kid out sick, so we're gonna go through your homework or through your classwork. Honestly, what we're doing right now is no different than what we've been doing. You're just gonna distribute with a negative number. So I'm gonna try to fit this in the way it was. Now, when I walk away here in a second, my voice volume is gonna go down, and there's really not much I can do. I'm trying my best to be as loud as possible. I kind of wanna zoom out just a smidge if it lets me. Here, I'm just going, oh, that works. Okay, like I said, when I walk away, my voice is gonna go lower. All right, so the first part is a negative sign indicates the opposite of a number. List the opposite of the terms below. So right here, this is where I'm at, if you're following along, is the opposite of 8 would be -8. And the opposite of 5, -5 would be 5. And then the opposite of x will be -x. Now make sure you guys should have this handout. Make sure you're following along. I'm going to collect and grade this to make sure you guys are doing it. I want you guys to give the next 3 a shot on your own. So make sure you fill that out. Pause when you need. I'm just gonna move on along because I'm gonna go pick up some dinner. Okay, so when distributing a negative number, you're multiplying each term within the parentheses by a negative number outside the parentheses. This is a result of finding the, once again, opposite. Okay, of each term within the parentheses. So, example, I have -3 times 2 plus 4x. And I'm going to distribute like always, but you guys are going to have to follow your rules for multiplying. So I have -3 times 2 is what? -6, right? Because a positive times a negative is a negative. Then we have -3 times 4x. Well, 3 times 4 is 12, but we're going to have -12x. Okay? So notice how the first term right here changed to a negative, and then notice how this one turned into a negative as well. All right, so I'm going to do the first 3 examples. So pause when you need to. Turn up your volume if you need to. Move on down. All right, so number 1 and number 2 look the same, but you're going to get different answers. So I'm going to have -2 times g, which will be -2g. And then I'm going to have -2 times 5, which I'm going to get -10. Okay? All right, so next I have -2 and -g. And I'm going to get a +2g out of that. And then I have -2 plus 5, and I'm going to have -10. Now notice that this sign changed because of what was in this term here. So now let's look at number 3. Now we have -2 times +g, which we're going to be left with -2g. Now we have -2 times -5. Remember when I said when we did those groupings to take the sign in front of it? So it's -2 times -5, which is going to be a +10. I'm just going to write a plus sign. And that's all we need to do. Just write a plus sign. Don't need to make it and 2 plus signs, you're making yourself write more and don't need to write more. All right, now let's look at number 4. We now have -2 times -g. So -2 times -g is going to be a positive 2g. And then once again, it's going to be -5. We have -2 times -10, which is a positive 10. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. We used all the same numbers. The only thing different we did was we changed the negative signs and where it was placed. So you're going to try 5, 6, 7, 8 on your own. Then you're going to answer, what do you notice about questions 1 and 4 above? I basically just said it. So if you need to replay it, I just said it. So add that in there. And then what mistakes might be made when distributing a negative? Now I want you guys to take the time to think what kind of mistakes could be made when distributing a negative. I want you guys for homework to do, let's see, just do 5 through 8 in class, and then 9 through 14 for homework. All those boxes and everything underneath, we're not going to do just yet, okay? And then if there's still some class time to work on, go on to the 3rd page where it has those cards and do the riddle on there. I'm also going to leave time for you to work on Alex. You're going to do 10 for this week. I need you to try to get 2 for today. And I will at home be checking your Google Slides. So make sure you have those Google Slides up to date and all the information I want on there. I hope you guys are on your best behavior for the sub. And I'll see you when I get back. All right, you guys have a good day.